Hello everyone, Estelle here with Victoria, and today we are continuing our adventures exploring the dungeon of Destard. Let me make this song a little bit lower. So, unfortunately, I did a full clear of this place and then noticed that I had forgotten to click the record button, and so we got a bunch of gold out of it, some gems that we sold, but no notable gear upgrades. We did get a whole lot of karma and fame for it though, but I decided to try to do this on camera just to showcase you what Victoria can do these days. The last episode I had killed the Wyvern boss and the ancient boss that are on the right side. And for today I will want to take the bosses that are up here and the 2 or 3 bosses that are on the left side. So it might be a bit longer because there's quite a lot of stuff going on. But it won't be too hard unless we aggro the whole thing at once. I absolutely adore the baby dragons, they're so tiny. This is being... yeah, we got in. Yeah, I'm gonna take down the Drake first because it's much weaker. And now she has a very solid 5 seconds bandage. It would be useful if we have an AoE attack that actually did good damage. I mean, we do have the Holy Light, but this won't be much because we really have no spell damage increase in our gear. And this is a really nice place to get some currency because you end up with so many gems. Uh, Apparently my dog decided to lock himself into a room. I'll be right back. Sorry for that. The little fella has an adventurous spirit. And once again, we had forgotten to make our remove traps one down, which could have been very costly. Today I was playing with my Death Knight that has a real high chance of detecting traps on its own. So it's hard to get on Victoria's mindset out of the blue. Her weapon still isn't that great, which is why it takes us a while to win Spirit Artifact. We'll take it. What is this, I wonder? But as I was saying, we don't have a very good weapon on her, but we will get there eventually. I am fighting as hard as I can to avoid borrowing gear from my other characters, just to get a full progression until she gets her first power scroll. And we are getting there. We are at 92k. And we need to get to 160k. But once we get this crow, we will consider her journey complete, which doesn't mean that we will stop playing with her, it just means that we will take more freedom with her gear. I'll do a few artifact runs on one of my thieves and see if we can get something nice for her. I already have a few pieces. I have a really nice cloak laying around that gives you plus 80 remove trap and 25 in stealing and snooping, which would really help with her skill point issue, because macroing the remove traps on camera, it's going to be miserable for everyone involved. We should be attacking the weaker enemies first, so I'm taking less attacks. Yeah, it's funny how different it is. On my Death Knight I use a sword, like a royal sword, which has a whirlwind attack. So I'm just constantly hitting everything and recovering my health. It makes fights go so much faster. I don't even know what kind of macing weapon have that attack. Guess I'll see if we can find a nice one. Maybe we could even craft something. It will be hard to beat the 30% life leash in here, especially in a crafted piece, but you never know. Yeah, it's taking multiple minutes to do every fight, which is concerning. We might be hitting slightly above Victoria's weight class here. But so far, her shield and parry had made this all possible. Do we have any bottles on us? And a key. Let's see the key first. Very poor rolls. It's a shame. I kind of like the barrel, but I guess we could like craft something like it if we really wanted to. For this fight, I'll drink one of those potions. Here we have a bone dragon. It could be a vampiric dragon as well. one last skeletal knight in the world. Now let's deal with the dragon. My fingers are slipping quite a bit here, which is weird. We have a lot of dexterity. It shouldn't be happening. So we got another potion of might for a future character. I was also thinking on doing like a monk character, because there's a bunch of different monk spells that you can do. They're kinda based on the 3rd edition Dungeons and Dragons, which are a lot of fun. So if I find a really good pair of gloves, I'll save them for someone else. Volcanic hide, we'll take that if the game allows us. It does. I'm not taking the copper right now because of the weight. There's a lot of stuff that we might want to take out of this dungeon. Oh, nice chest. Only weighs 1 stone. Let's take it. These potions are they are our get out of jail for free card. We'll keep an eye on them. My equipment is severely damaged. Let's take a look at that after this fight. That's weird. There's... oh, my robes. Let's see if we can even get a cast of this. But no, he moves too fast. We got our potion, as is tradition. Do we have the repairing potion? And there we go. Up here there's one of the bosses. I think we can take 2 drakes at once. Yeah, now it's somewhat safer to cast the enemy of one. Oh, those two together are going to be difficult. Yeah, because the boss dragon is going to absolutely murder us. Unless we can destroy this Draco faster. Yeah, poison here is brutal. Yep, not going to work. Let's heal up first. And clearing the serpent is something we should have done before we went there, just to have a safer way of getting back in case we were at lower health. Is the boss coming along? No. One wrong step and we almost died. Now we need to recast the enemy of one. And the fight is much safer. Oh no, he wants to have us for a meal. The Royal Dragon. The Royal Dragon is down. And we took a few of his teeth to celebrate this achievement. I would like to cast a spell, thank you. It's fun. They have a lot of very similar names and very different stat lines, which is confusing sometimes. So, since we are 20 minutes in and we took only 2 of the bosses in here, I might have to do 2 episodes in Destard, because I don't want to be here for 1 hour. don't remember if this is a very strong one, but I don't think so. Let's eat those burrows. We shall read those books eventually. These bones are leash bones. They are fine, but not for us. We already have one of those, but let's take another. Maybe an alternated. And money. Not a whole lot of it, but something. What is this? Oh, this is nice. So we can have like a kraken in our home. We'll take it. It's not every day that is here recall roll as a random drop. Let's go this way. I really like her wand of removing traps because it prevents us from having to actually actively macro the trap skill for the most part. The downside, of course, is that our trapping skill is still really low even after all of these episodes. This looks nice. It's a funny looking tile up there. We would really benefit from having faster casting and something, because I don't think we do at all, no. Which is why they keep interrupting our Divine Fury. We should precast it before fighting. Even with high dexterity, I still feel like she's going to be very slow. I mean, it's macing, it's not fencing, but still. Having lower attack speed means less chance of proccing your effects, which makes life more dangerous. The chieftains are a bit stronger and much tankier than the regular ones. Oh, I really don't want you to drag more people into this. Let's take the baby one first. I also did a run of Scarab Ray in one of my characters this morning. It's a really nice place to get artifacts. I don't know how Victoria would fare in there, but it might be a good idea to go just to see if she can do it. She would not have an use for a lot of the main name it drops in there, but that can be good stuff. Funny thing is that I think that our shield has so much stuff in it that I would probably not be able to fit it in all of those properties in most artifacts. I wanna get Divine Fury and the Enemy of One. And here we have a boss directly from the World of Warcraft. A dragon ogre of some kind. With the Enemy of One becomes much more manageable. And it's already down. And in there you have a stealable item. I am running out of keys, so let's not do that. And in here, come on, we have a boss that is probably going to give me a whole lot of work. Not the boss itself, but the room in general, because they tend to apply really heavy bleeds. So I will need to take this slowly if Victoria is to remain barely deathless. She already fell twice in this playthrough. Once to a real large number of spiders that we were a bit too bold and decided to take advance. And once to a random tile that one-shotted us. Now we are taking double damage from the Drake because we are using Enemy of One. But we are also doing double damage to the Ancient Drake here, which is much more dangerous. Yes, a good amount of money is what we like to see. And since we will probably be ending the episode shortly, let's also get the gems. Oh wow! We got ourselves a trapdoor on top of a trapdoor. And we definitely are dropping many more ones than we were previously. Maybe this was an undocumented change from the last update. I am running pretty close to the last one. Today is the 25th of September of 2024. I think that there was one update that dropped today that I don't have applied yet. But before that we were getting a whole lot of gems once, and now we don't seem to see them very often. Our trap removal is running out. Once we are done with this fight, we should remember to get it up. Because one of the most dangerous situations is like running after monsters like this, with other monsters running after you and accidentally triggering a trap that makes your mouth your jury and makes it weight a ton. Which happens. So you should always be careful when you can. That's kinda nice. Let's get the remove traps back up. And here we have, Jesus, 67 damage. This is nasty. An elder dragon. So our buffs are all up. This is another one that wants to eat us, but doesn't seem like he's going to get it. And we have a treasure horde. We haven't seen many of those in here. Yeah, I think that we still have a lot of weight, so let's take this head just to remember this moment. And just like that, Polarinth, the Elder Dragon, is destroyed. Victoria might not be the fastest character to clear content with, but she's very reliable. Oh, Fire Arian. I'm still unsure of what attributes the monks actually want on their gear, but I will take a look at it. Let's see what we got. Spell of Acidic Frost. Don't need that. A half empty jar. A fist fighting cap. Stag skin cap. Yeah, this will go for a monk. At least in the beginning, that's for sure. Wow, some horde, isn't it? I don't remember where the fuck did we get this. Was it here all the time? Was it here in the beginning of the episode? I don't understand those artifacts because all of them have lower reagent cost for elementalists, which is one of the types of magic specific for this game that doesn't really use reagents. So why would they need it? Oh, anyway, I will double check if I got this off screen or if I got it randomly from an enemy. Because oh wow. Well, it's a nice book. Maybe our monk will be an elementalist. Well, anyway, I think I'll hop back to Britain and deposit our earnings of today's adventure. Let's sell those gems first. It sells 99 of them at a time, so we do have to do it a few times to get them all out. And just like that, we clear another wing of Destard, and we have almost 11k in gold. Let's just convert the copper, and oh, we don't have much then, never mind. 11k gold in this episode alone. So as of right now, we are at 133k. 57 more and we will get our power scroll and Victoria will be done with her journey. Thank you for joining. Hope you join me. You will see me again soon in the next episode where we will finish the dungeon of Destard and kill the remaining bosses that are in there. Hope you had a good time. Bye bye.